sports is really about mindset, confidence, and getting kids to believe in themselves.
I think so when I was growing up, so I grew up in a house with 3 boys. My older brother and my younger brother were like carbon copies of each other. And they were both like fully grown by the time they were 13. They were like very successful, very good athletes. And I was not. I was a theater kid. Like, I played town sports, but I wasn't. Yeah, I was like, if you're playing basketball and there's 5 guys on the floor, I was probably like number 7. So like there were a few times growing up where I got put on a team. There was a good team, and I was able to play like a little bit of a part. And we ended up like winning a championship. Like I won a championship in Little League, won a championship in like town basketball, whatever. And when you're a kid and you win a trophy, you get a T-shirt, whatever. It feels great, whatever. But I could tell you right now, I have no idea what those trophies are. But I can tell you unequivocally that my son on that 8th grade team will remember where his ring is, where his helmet is from that 8th grade experience. And so getting like sort of like answering your question more directly, what it meant for me was I got to kind of like validate the experience that I was having through my son, because my son was almost exactly like I was growing up. So my son was not like he was not like the one of the starting players. He wasn't one of the starting players in baseball. Wasn't one of the starting players in football. So like I always kind of saw my role in the team as the coach who's paying attention to like the last like 5 or 6 kids on the roster, because that was me. So for us to win the championship, but more importantly for us to win the championship, for me to see kids like my son and some of the other kids who were maybe lower on the roster didn't get as much playing time, but to see them be able to go in and meaningfully contribute to that game, that's what I'm going to take away.
Yeah.
That's the experience that I had wanted to create as a coach, that I wanted us to create for them as a team. And that's the experience that they had.